Yesterday, I went over the news that Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy is going to be directing the Daisy Ridley, Rey Palpatine, new Jedi Order movie. A movie nobody wants, by the way, because Disney already had a chance to do this, with Luke Skywalker over 3 movies, but they decided not to do that. And now they're going to bring in Rey to rebuild the Jedi Order. Hilarious, in my opinion. And to double down on cringe, the director came out and said, "It's time we had a female filmmaker come forward to shape the galaxy far, far away." So, thank you. Finally, a Star Wars movie from a feminist angle. Now that we haven't been getting those since Kathleen Kennedy came on board. So, naturally, fans hear this and they're like, WTF, what the hell? At first, it sounded like she was saying a woman has never really mattered in Star Wars, which is bullshit. It's been clarified that she's talking about, a woman director. Like, that's going to really instantly make the movie better. This movie's going to be a piece of shit. It's going to be garbage, beyond garbage. Probably one of the worst Star Wars movies I think ever made will be this movie. A lot of backlash in the fandom. A lot of people saying, well, what about George Lucas's ex-wife? She had a heavy hand in A New Hope, Star Wars Episode 4, or just Star Wars, whatever you want to call it. She had a hand in that. Did a lot of the editing at the end. I don't think that Star Wars would be what it is without her having a hand in that first movie. But that doesn't matter. Now we have her. We have a real rock star on it. By the way, you want to see something irritating and why she was probably selected? Check this out. Look at the connections she has. World Economic Forum, Hillary Clinton, and more. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I'm sure it's going to be a great movie. Great movie. This movie's going to be a piece of shit. The only thing, so she's directed, I think, 1 episode of Ms. Marvel, and the rest of her stuff is all documentaries, woke as hell documentaries. This makes her instantly capable of taking over a $50 billion franchise or whatever, however much this thing is worth. A director of documentaries. Sure, you can have the keys. I mean, you have the right credentials, not movies. I mean, these things. Oh, good friends with Clinton. Okay, perfect. You're in. This movie's going to be centered around feminism 100%. They got a feminist activist to helm this movie. Fans are pissed. Fans are not happy about this. And can you blame them? I mean, personally, Star Wars is kind of dead to me. So to me, I see this and I laugh, and I know it's going to be fun to make fun of this franchise. It's going to be fun to make fun of this movie failing. It's literally content for the channel, but it would have been nice if they would have turned this around, and that's not what's happening. Here's a fan reaction here from OG Star Wars responding to this person saying that we shouldn't be putting this down. OG Star Wars says, many people, including me, a woman, are questioning this comment, which makes her look disingenuous because she isn't the first woman to shape a story in the galaxy far, far away. You, on the other hand, probably don't know any difference because you fail to realize this. Yeah, she's responding to a Disney Star Wars fan. A Disney Star Wars fan. They're a little bit different. They're not really the same as fans of the original stuff. Disney Star Wars fans are mostly super woke leftists. They don't really give a shit about Star Wars. They're more into the political messaging that's being inserted into it and so on and so on. Screen Rant jumping in. Rey's next Star Wars movie has already become controversial for the most absurd reason. Yeah, it's really absurd that a woke activist has come in and said that she plans on making all these changes and all these connections to these crazy things. Yeah, there's just no reason for this to be controversial at all. You're right, Screen Rant. Right. Here's another one. This is from World of Real. This one's a little bit more, it seems more with the people that have been making complaints. But they still put fanboy anger grows over director Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy's upcoming feminist Star Wars. It will be 100% feminist. It's going to be 100% feminist. I don't know how you can think at this point, oh, yeah, this one will be different. Even though they got a woke activist to direct it. Literally, her career has been activism. She's literally known as an activist in her Wikipedia. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to be just fine. No problems whatsoever. I mean, if anything was going to show that this movie is going to be a pile of garbage, these pictures should show you. I mean, this picture alone, red flags all over the place. But this is the kind of background that Kathleen Kennedy wants in a director. It's not so much qualifications, it's what kind of activism is in your background. And she's got it in spades. So have fun. Look forward to this. I'm sure it's going to be a gigantic piece of shit. And it's just more examples and evidence that nothing is changing at Disney. The only thing that's changing is they don't have a lot of shit coming out this year. But make no mistake, Disney is not changing. Lucasfilm is not changing. Marvel is not changing. They are going to go into 2026 just as woke as ever. They will be the last people to change in Hollywood. Everyone else will start trying to go back to trying to make money again, except Disney. They will move forward with business as usual, and they deserve everything they get. I can't wait to see what people do with Mickey Mouse now that he's in public domain. I think we've already got a couple of those projects out there now, that video game, and there's that slasher movie. I've got a comic coming. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff, and, it's great. It's great. I think it's funny. Can't wait for Star Wars to go public domain. That's a long time away, but maybe then we can finally get something good. The fan projects are better than the shit that comes out of Lucasfilm. There's a really cool... somebody took Clone Wars animation and redid Revenge of the Sith with the Clone Wars animation. It looks great. Like, fans are doing shit that Lucasfilm wishes they could do. And you think they'd be hiring up these people that are doing these amazing fan projects, but no, they hire activists instead. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.